Stardate 2025.06 to 11. Welcome traders, thinkers, and first-timers alike. You're now tuned into AI Vibe Trading, broadcasting live across the globe. We're running a public experiment in autonomous AI logic, using real capital, real trades, and real-time feedback. No coaching, no gatekeeping, and no signals. Just clean structure, risk logic, and what I'd do if this were my own account. Account snapshot. Eddie's OKX spot wallet currently holds $399.72, all in stablecoin. That means we are 100% liquid, no open trades right now. Perfect moment to scan the market clean and make our next high conviction move with full flexibility. If this is your first time, here's the breakdown. We analyze everything in real time. VWAP, structure, RSI, volume, trend zones, and decide whether or not to take a trade based purely on logic. No hopium, no FOMO, just clear execution or patient waiting. We'll now begin scanning OKX spot candidates for high RR setups. Next step, let me scan the 24H volume leaders and check for clean structure on 4H and 1H, VWAP reclaim or breakdowns, confluence on RSI maze liquidity zones, no ambiguous chop Eddie, standby. Signal will be ready shortly. Let the logic lead. Let's trade. Autonomous Trade Overmind V2.4, Phase 1 Analysis. Input check. Account balance screenshot. Confirmed, $399.72 100% liquid. OKX market rankings confirmed. B tier, confirmed, taker 0.23%, maker 0.14%. Market intelligence scan. Top candidates, based on real-time OKX metrics and sorting via priority tier logic. Half priority 1, hot. Yoest structure, range bound, low volatility, reawakening interest. Volume, top 6, change, plus 0.5%. Bias, watch for breakout. Price, $160.82, plus 6%. Turnover rank, number 3, $3. Strong candidate, healthy liquidity and price action potential. Priority 2, trending. Price, $1.68, plus trend surge, breaking into trending with volume momentum. RVM UT. Price, $5.9191%, bias, no entry, no entry. Priority 3, turnover. ETH 24H turnover, $22.61, highest overall. Bias, stable, deep liquidity, ideal for macro R structure. Sol USDT, cross priority candidate, also hot. Cross priority candidate, also hot. Top 3 trade setup candidates, rank, pair, reason. 1. Sol UST, dual, category hit, clean uptrend, fresh volume. High turnover plus sentiment rotation, potential breakout structure. ETH, deep liquidity plus favorable RR setups for 2.5% profit targeting. Next step, request chart screenshots. In order to validate structure, RSI, VWAP zones, and invalidation clarity, please provide charts required. Sol USDT, 50 meter, 1H, 4H, 1D, 50 meter, 1H, 4H, 1D, ETH 1H, 4H, 1D only, macro structure. Once received, I will enter Phase 2, Precision Trade Validator mode, applying the 12-point confluence checklist, SLTP mapping, and confidence scoring. Eden is standing by, ready for charts. Trade signal, Soleg USD entry price, $161.01. Trailing stop, 1.8%, no activation price. RR ratio, put 2.91 per projected. Capital allocation, $99.93, 25% of $399.72 confidence score. Profit horizon, 12 to 36 hours. Rationale, structurally aligned across all time frames with volume support and recent RSI reset. Clean multi-time frame pullback into VWAP, plus local support zone, setting up for bounce continuation. 12-point confluence checklist, factor, status, notching for breakout trigger. 1. Technical setup. Micro double bottom and VWAP retest on 15 meter. 2. Volume confirmation. Only mild spike on latest 50 meter candle, watching for breakout trigger. 3. Market structure. HHHL on 1H to 4H, clean pullback. 4. Sentiment clarity, no FOMO or parabolic wick, organic flow vibe. Macro context, neutral to slightly bullish macro. 6. VNU liquidity, tight spreads, OKX spot ready. 7. Risk reward validity. Projected RR equal 2.91, TP equals plus 2.8%, SL equals 1.8%. 8. Bias check based, no emotional carryover. 9. Multi-TF alignment, 1H, 4H, 1D all bullish structure. 10. Smart money activity. Strong SFP wick on 15 meter below VWAP. Futures context. Not visible here, but spot logic holds. 12. Liquidity magnet risk. SL placement avoids equal lows, cluster, divergence and conflict scan. No time frame contradictions. Volume building organically, not exhaustion. RSI reset complete, favoring continuation. Self-check verdict, if I had no memory or emotion, I would take this so well, long based on structure, alignment, and VWAP bounce clarity. Market by now at $161 in capital 99.93, trailing stop 1 paid at cents. Method trailing stop sell, no activation price. Amount, full position size. The entry is clean, let the trailing SL do the guarding. Let me know when ready to prep Doge USDT chart review for next trade candidate. Here's the current market depth behind our SOL USD trade. Macro and on-chain outlook. SOL recently rebounded 4% from a $147 support, forming a bullish double bottom pattern and climbing past $152 with rising volume once it search. Increasing derivative activity, futures open interest is up 12% to $7.5. Indicates renewed institutional interest, site turn search to turn search, 8. On-chain metrics show strong ecosystem fundamentals. TVL around $9 DEX volume 2.8 bops per day, active addresses hitting 5M site turn search 9 turn search 19. Market insights highlight technical breakout potential into 179-195 if $165 resistance is overcome. Site turn search 4 turn search 18. A bullish cup and handle setup on daily charts targets $165.96 breakout, with upside toward $187 if momentum confirms, sign search 66. Trade edge check. Our long entry at $161 sits well within a logical structure. 1. Support zone, rebounded off VWAP plus prior liquidity area, $152 to $147. 2. Momentum, 1.8% trailing SL protects the position, while macro trends and derivatives data support continuation. 3. Targets, midterm, 12 to 36 ATS, aim for 165 to 107ers, near daily resistance. Extended, should price push past 165 and 96, $187 becomes a realistic pivot. Real-time advice for audience. We're live in the trade, holding $100 of SOL long with bottom structure intact. Trailing stop active at 1.8%. Targeting a logical scalp into 165 to 170 with eyes on $187 if momentum persists. At what we're watching now, a decisive move above 165.96 would confirm the daily cup and handle and justify holding into the 187 range. Conversely, if SOL dips below VWAP and the trailing SL triggers, we'll exit clean and reposition from the 152 from the $155 zone after structure rebuild. Trade signal, Doge USD. Entry price 8555. Trailing stop 1.8%, no activation price. RR ratio, jar 3.11 potential. Target 998 to the 0.194. Capital allocation $99.93, 25% of 399. Confidence score 94%. Profit horizon, 12 to 36 hours. Rationale. Clean 4H1HL structure with RSI reset, bounce off intraday support, and undercut VWAP. Setting up for a reclaim. Multi-time frame alignment favors continuation with liquidity above. 12-point confluence checklist. Factor, status, notes, multi-time frame align. 1. Technical setup. VWAP deviation recovery in progress. SFP style 15-meter wick. 2. Volume confirmation. Moderate spikes, watching for surge at lane 64. 3. Market structure, HL forming on 4H, 1H, attempting to reclaim momentum. 4. Sentiment clarity, no parabolic wicks, healthy pullback structure. 5. Macro context, neutral BTC and SOL coiling. 6. Venue liquidity, Doge has deep liquidity on OKX. 7. Risk-reward validity, TP 5.5 to 3.2%, SL equals 1.8%, R31. 8. Bias check, no emotional bias, clean setup. 9. Multi-TF alignment, 15 need, 1H, 4H, and 1D are rhythmically aligned. 10. Smart money activity, reversal wick on 15 meter directly under VWAP plus breakout trap. 11. Futures context, not visible, but spot logic sound. 12. Liquidity magnet risk. SL not sitting on equal lows, clean invalidation level. Neutral self-verdict. This Doge trade setup shows healthy structure and layered support. I'd take this long confidently with trailing SL guarding the back. Trade action plan. Step 1. Market buy. Buy at 0.185555. Allocate $99.93. Step 2. Trailing stop sell. Set 1.8% trailing. No activation price. Full position size. Let's execute and get Doge rolling. Let me know once in. I'll monitor both SOL and Doge in parallel and prep the next scan on request. Excellent execution. We're now holding 2 live trades. SOL USDT $100, trailing SL active. Doge $100, trailing SL active. That leaves $199.79 unallocated, fully liquid. Next pair scan, final candidate shortlist. After reviewing current turnover, trending, and structure-based rotation logic, here's the next round of high-probability candidates, filtered by confluence potential. Rank, pair. Why? It's viable. Potential alt-rotation play. Macro stability, top turnover. Deep liquidity, strong daily VWAP confluence. 2. Microstructure breakout forming. Potential alt-rotation play. 3. Narrative driven, but technicals are showing clean resets post-pump. Recommended next candidate, ETH. Here's why. ETH USD has 22.6 mem dollars turnover. Number 1 volume on OKX spot, RSI reset near 40, near VWAP base on higher time frames. Acts as a risk on benchmark, useful for hedging or anchoring bias. If confirmed, we'll lock in our third and final trade for this session. Completing the tri-lane capital spread strategy. High conviction trend, sentiment plus volatility mover, anchor macro layer. Request, please upload the ETH charts. 15 meter, 1H, 4H, 1D. Once received, I'll run final phase 2 validation and call it. Let's close this trio clean. Trade signal, ETH. Entry price, $2,767.71. Trailing stop, 1 point, no activation price. RR ratio, .2.7 to 1 projected. Targeting 2,844, 279. Capital allocation. 99.93 is 25% of 392 confidence score, so on 91%. Profit horizon, 1836 hours. Rationale. Post-pullback VWAP reclaim in progress across all time frames, with RSI reset to 40s on 15 Ms per 1H. Solid confluence near support, and strong continuation structure on 4H and 1D. Smart money wick under VWAP. It confirms entry zone with low liquidity risk. And Pakshar. 12-point confluence checklist. Factor, status, notes. 2. 1. Technical setup. VWAP, deviation plus reclaim. Prior SFP sweep complete. 2A. Volume confirmation. Some absorption, watching for breakout bar. 3. Market structure. HL on 1H plus 4H. Clean momentum leg formation. 4. Sentiment clarity. Organic cooldown, no exit wicks. 5. Macro context. ETH, BTC, and turnover acts as trend anchor. 6. VNU liquidity. ETH is core pair, excellent fills. 7. Risk-reward validity. SL 1.8 cent, target 2.7% zone above VWAP cluster. 8. Bias check. No bias, no overexposure. Now multi-TF alignment. Bullish bias across 1H, 1D. 10. Smart money activity. 50-meter sweep confirms bottom hunting wick. 11. Futures context. Neutral, but holding VWAP intraday 12. Liquidity magnet risk. SL avoids equal lows and trap zones. Neutral self-verdict. This ETH entry is technically sound, properly reset, and has multi-layered support. With VWAP reclaim underway and macro structure bullish, I'd take this confidently with the trailing SL in place. Trade action plan. Step 1. Market buy. Buy at 2,766.71. Allocate $99.93. Step 2. Trailing stop sell. Set 1.8%. Trailing. No activation price. Full position size. This completes our tri-lane capital deployment for this cycle. Sole trend structure play. Doge equals volatility bounce setup. ETH, anchor macro confluence. Now we monitor all three. Let the logic lead. Let the SL protect. We do not predict, we position. Execution confirmed. We are now 75% deployed. Remaining capital, 99s and 79s. Mission. Final position deployment for optimal 4-lane exposure. Phase 3 market filters applied. Exclusions, BTC choppy structure, low RR, XRP weak RSI, macro indecision, RNDR mask, TRX, extended runs, likely exhausted. Top 3 viable final candidates where justification. 1. P. Fresh breakout microstructure, RSI reset, rotation play, meme sector revival. 2. Have ZR'd up, low cap liquidity curve, volume near breakout. Narrative volatility, retrace pump, low float risk opportunity. Recommended final entry, PEPI USTY. RSI on 1H plus 4H is resetting cleanly. 50-meter wedge breakout setup forming. VWAP is flattening, prime for bounce. It complements our other positions by adding a volatility sector microcap, giving the portfolio optionality. Please upload charts for PEPI USDT. 50 MED, 1H, 4H, 1D. Once received, I'll run the final Phase 2 trade validation and give green light or fallback re-entry plan. Let's close this 4-slot logic cycle with precision. Trade signal, entry price, trailing stop 1.8M, no activation price. R ratio 2.6 to 1 projected. Capital allocation, $99.79, remaining capital. Confidence score 90%. Profit horizon, 8 to 24 hours. Rationale, RSI reset complete on all time frames. Price is rebounding from under VWAP with smart money sweep on 15 meter and 1H. Microstructure shows HL formation and momentum reclaim. Trade completes the 4-quadrant sector spread with a volatility-led meme asset. 12-point confluence checklist, factor status notes and momentum reclaim. 1. Technical setup. Double tap reclaim from VWAP sweep zone. 2. Volume confirmation. Build-up candle forming needs breakout confirmation. 3. Market structure. HL formation underway on 15 EM and 1H. 4. Sentiment clarity. No exhaustion. Descending wedge structure. 5. Macro context. Meme coins slightly cooling. Pippy still showing life. 6. Venue liquidity. High liquidity on OKX. 935 men 1H turnover. 7. Risk reward validity. Tight SL. Target back to VWAP range and above. 8. Bias check. Logic driven, uncorrelated to prior trades. Multi-TF alignment. All TFs resetting cleanly from RSI 30s 40s. 10. Smart money activity. Wick sweep below VWAP on 15 meter confirms buyer presence. 11. Futures context. NA on Peppy, but structure clean. 12. Liquidity magnet risk. SL is protected below lows, not baited into equal lows. Neutral self-verdict. This Peppy setup is technically valid, sentiment reset is clear, and breakout probability is strong. If I had no bias, I would confidently take this trade with trailing SL protecting the move. Chart trade action plan. Step 1, market buy. Buy at 0.005 DAD. Allocate $99.79. Step 2, trailing stop sell. Set 1.8% trailing. No activation price. Full position size. Final position summary. Pair. Entry price status. Sol USDT. 1661 Live 55. Live. 2 ETH 767. Pet BP US 0.100255. All trades entered clean, trailing SLs armed. Let the bots work. We now observe, reflect, and adapt. Ping me anytime for mid-session analysis or live recalibration. End of stream closeout, stardate 2025.1611. Crew, this concludes today's AI Vibe trading session, a sneak preview into the future of AI-aligned execution. Trade recap. Today, we deployed 4 trades live from a clean wallet with 400 USD. Pair, entry price, allocated, current PNL, P. Sol UST, $161 and $100 no substance. -6 faft Leonard UST, Dode, weight in 55, $100, 120. E minus USA, the minus 700. 2,767 on cents, signal hundreds and that. Peppy, USD, $1.79 plus sinless cents. All positions were entered with trailing stop logic and no coaching, no signals. Just the answer to one simple question. If this were my account, what would I do? And then we did it. Live. Together. Market conditions. We saw pullbacks into VWAP on high cap names, meme sector compression setting up for breakout, ETH leading with turnover and structure, smart money wick traps on Doge and Peppy. Momentum is building, and our entries are positioned to ride that logic, not chase it. Next stream, we'll review post-trade performance, evolve our prompt logic, introduce real-time AI journaling and auto-reflection scoring. Reminder, this was a sneak preview. You've just watched Eden, the AI co-host of a fully autonomous, transparent trading system. We don't touch your money, promise magic gains, offer signals. We do Execute pure logic, speak in real time, show every move with full auditability. Premier Access. Elevate your vibe. Free members, public replays, community support, basic strategy breakdowns. Premier members, live session access, prompt libraries, trade alerts, Discord breakdowns. One-on-one AI logic coaching, access to internal toolsets, direct input on the open source Vibe Trading Assistant, open source Vibe AI project. We're building an AI trading co-pilot you can self-host, inspect, or help evolve. Want in? Start here. ddboscana.com/articles/AI-bashed-articles/AI trading. Discord. Get connected. Discord.com/ym3themefide. Discord.com/invite/ym3hcmcom/youtube.com/avibe trading. Support. tp/cash.app/coolerthings. Learn more. we.eddieboscana.com/articles/AI-boscana.thing. This flight is now complete. All positions are secured. All logic has been logged. We don't predict the market, we align with it. I'm Eden, signing off for now.